هلو جود افترنون وشنو كلمة كونيتشيوا.
نايتشو.
كونيتشيوا حق افترنون بعد. ومساء الخير. اول شيء كونتدكشن معاكم حسين اي كي اي هكس وفهد اي كي اي ديفاين.
معكم الديفاين
ديفاين.
لاعب سماش براذرز but also a fellow detective game slash RPG connoisseur.
عقلت بعض النص
He's in the
والله.
building. خنصور.
اوكي قبل ما نبلش حلقات الجاي نبلش الانترو. وين؟ اوكي ليتس سي. واو همبوشي هجم. انزين. اول شيء بس بحق البولت بوينتس حق اليوم. اول شيء بنعطي صراحه والثانكس حق اكيرا تورياما حق شغله. و وراها بنتكلم عن our current activities for the past 2 weeks. Oh, what to look forward to in the couple upcoming months, and our childhood slash comfort games, and lastly, Pokemon presents, especially Pokemon Legends A-Z. اوكي بالنسبة حق تورياما، او ما اتذكر اذا هو امس او قبل امس، استغفر الله. بس صراحة الامباكت ماله حق my childhood and even one of my favorite يعني even for my favorite games شيء يعني ما اقدر اوصفه صراحة. يعني even for those who don't know his work, even يعني for those who يعني اللي كان ما كان part of اللي كان ما كان part of their childhood شغلة.
I can still feel his effects even though I'm not much familiar. بس يعني أشوف وايد memes أشوف وايد يعني a lot of moments يعني for example just a couple days ago I was watching the Dragon Ball Fighters Evo match in 2022 and أول ما Cell showed up on the screen the whole crowd was just shouting like with him it was يعني you could feel the passion for all the work. It's beautiful but also it's sad to see him go.
اي والله. يعني he's responsible for my favorite JRPG Blue Dragon. He was the artist حقها. Blue Dragon
وهيتس
هي
قاعد يمدح اللعبة وايد شكلي بلعبها soon.
I'd... لا I think you'll like it. لأن في ناس كانوا يسووا criticize حقها إن أنت تلعب ياهال وكذي. بس I mean if you like games like Earthbound يعني I think I could definitely
Yeah,
معك
that's
من ناحية المنطقة
I think
هذه.
that should be a
إيه.
hindrance.
بس هي انا حابها لان ادفنتشرز فيل مالها وايد جراند.
Amazing, yeah.
استانس على العاب جي ار بي جي وين تحس انها ادفنتشرس وان يعني كل مره والعالم يكبر اكثر يكبر اكثر مع يعني مع الوقت مع البروجرس.
Yeah.
ايه
Yeah,
وين
you're
صوتي يطلع.
you're like learning about the world with the
ايه
characters. هذا أحلى شيء. It's amazing.
ايه يعني بالاخص انه يعني بس بالنسبه لي شلون الاكسباند اللي صار اخر اللعبه حيل حماس. حق يعني
Mm.
ما اقول انه شيء ما صار بس صراحه يعني بوقتها يعني هي كانت من جي ار بي جي فكان اول اكسبوجر حقي بهالستايل الالعاب اللي تكون ادفنتشرس.
Yeah.
فانا اعترف انها شوي بايست حقها بس I don't care.
That's okay, yeah.
I still love it. Except for this game to be my favorite JRPG. بس
Wow.
غير كذي يعني of course Dragon Ball Series, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super.
Those are
Uh,
the
ev-
iconic stuff, man.
even though actually يعني أنا مو حيل into Dragon Ball Series بس it was part of my childhood من ناحية Space Toon, the children television channel.
Yeah.
لما كان اسوي ستريم بالعربي الاوبننج ماله بالنسبه لي كان ايكونيك. وكنت كنت مندمج معاه بوقتها. So that's why عندي idea حق الانمي even without continuing watching it afterwards. وغير كذي of course Dragon Quest يعني اللعبه من كثر ما هي كبيره مسوي لها هوليداي خاص باليابان. انا صراحه ما ادري في لعبه ثانيه مسوين
yeah.
هوليداي ثاني مثلها. ف يعني هي مو بس كذي، يعني he even impacted يعني my favorite gaming series Sonic, the Seven Chaos Emerald, the Super Forms, even Trunk, which يعني basically Silver the Hedgehog. إيه. even the rivalry يعني between Sonic and Sonic Shadow or even قبلها Sonic and Knuckles يعني.
He's also indirectly affecting other series. Have you heard about the recent Yakuza games and how they're
Oh.
like they're like strictly based off of Dragon Quest? Like the main
إيه.
character, he goes out of his way to tell you that his favorite series is Dragon Quest, and just because of that, Yakuza is now a turn-based RPG.
إيه.
That's literally like the only reason why they changed. So hype.
والله شيء عجيب. شيء يعني
يعني حتى like not even directly يعني you can feel like the butterfly effect of Akira. It's amazing.
مستحيل والله اسمه ما شاء الله
Yeah.
ما شاء الله. يعني يعني it can't be شو الكلمة understated لا بس يعني ما تقدر فوق كل
You-
كلام نقوله ما السكوب
yeah,
كبير
you can't
ما يقدر
you can't like
يغطي.
overstate
ايه
how
ايه
valuable he is.
that's the
Yeah.
word. ايه.
Yeah.
Even there's an upcoming game. It's called Sandland. I
Mm-hmm.
think it's one of the early mangas that he's created. انا ما عندي اي باك عن ساندلاند، بس لما شفتها especially the title of Sandland وايد
Yeah.
اعطاني بلو دراجون فايبس. خل اوريك
Let's check it out.
آه
I haven't seen it.
خل اوريك السريع اللوجو مثلا بلو دراجون.
Yeah.
اللوجو ماله اوكي، شوف اللوجو ماله. اللوجو ماله صاير يعني اتس بيسك بلو فونت، تحسه كرتونش كذي
Yeah.
اوكي.
It looks almost like the genie from Aladdin. Like when he's
اي
popping out of the lamp.
اي
Even like the crossed arms and everything.
فشوف ساندلاند التايتل it gives off blue dragon صراحه
Oh
بالنسبه لي.
yeah. Even
اي
the like the camera angle too.
اي the SNL.
Yeah.
اي فانا متحمس حق هذه والله it's giving me the blue dragon itch that I need,
Yeah.
so I can't
So
wait for that.
when is it coming out exactly?
انا نسيت متى نسيت السنه هذه، بس انا صراحه ما اتذكر متى بالضبط. خليني اكتب ريليس ديتس حقها. I don't remember. اوه 24/4.
That's next
اوكي.
month. Wow.
بعد
Okay.
رمضان الو. ما نقول
Yeah.
لا والله ما
خلاص
نقول
you
لا.
know خلاص تعرف شنو اللي راح تستعمل العيدية حق.
exactly. اوكي and فاي يعني هي صراحه he will never be forgotten. Legend.
Yes.
اوكي.
Well, he passed at 63, was it? Or
68
61?
على ما اظن.
Oh, 68. Yeah.
ايه مسكين من مرض، فما شيء علاقه ان اتس برين illness شيء كذي، ما اتذكر شنو بالضبط.
Mhm.
I think it's bleeding بالمخ، بس ما ادري صح
Yeah.
استغفر الله ما قريت يعني عن الكوز
Yeah.
بالضبط. ايه بس صراحه ستيل يعني too young بالنسبه لي. احس انه لحق ستينات يعني مو
It feels young, yeah. Like there's it's still more to be done, but
ايه
you know he's still like like amazing.
ايه
I can't really put it into words.
ايه.
So hard.
اوكي
Yeah.
so divine.
Yeah.
شنو الاكتيفيتيز اللي انت سويتهم من ناحيه جيمنج او انمي او or any other medium for the past 2 weeks?
Okay. So let's backtrack to 3 weeks where I completely finished Persona 3 Reload, and
Ooh.
I don't think another game this year is gonna top that. Unless it's itself because of the DLC coming out in September. But that's it.
لا سبتمبر انا
Uh,
عبالي شهر 12. انا مخي
no, September.
ايه
Bro,
nice.
you know how my college semester is starting in September? Nah, bro. My holiday is gonna be much longer because I'll be focusing on on Reload. But yeah, other than that, I've been playing some Dark Souls with a friend. Uh, like my first like actual experience with Dark Souls, like the first one.
هذا اول
Uh,
لعبة
my
ايه.
my history with the Souls series is last year I tried to pick up Elden Ring. I went down to like I started the game and then I started moving around, went to like this basement or sewer looking place, and then some goblins just jump scared me, and I was like, this game is not for me. I just put it
That was
down.
the end of it.
Yeah. So like my mindset a few weeks ago was if I were to play a Souls game, I'd rather play it with someone. So we booted up the first one, and yeah, I'm from what I've heard, Fix Salas, the person I'm playing with, told me that I'm more than halfway through the game. So that's already amazing. I beat like for those people who played Dark Souls, like the first one and are listening, I beat Sif, Qualag, like those are some like big bad bosses. So I'm very proud of myself for that. Uh,
هي it's just يعني so fun to just watch. يعني
yeah.
فكرة ان انت تلعب ان even for a single player game to just have someone next to you and يعني watch alongside you, that in itself is not ما يقلل من الاكسبيرينس. يعني مثلا في
Yes, yes.
العاب single player وانه اوكي even though you're not playing you're just spectating, ما في اكسشينج وايد بالكلام يعني الوضع سبكتيتر راح يكون ملل. فبس لا دارك سولز it's like it encourages someone to be next to you احس.
Yes.
اي
Yeah, exactly. Because like it's such an adrenaline pumping game.
اي اي
So the game almost does the socializing for you.
اي هي that's
Yeah.
why مثل reaction حق بعض and how each
Yeah.
both of you point out the secrets اللي تشوفونها من نفس اللحظة.
Yeah.
It's fun. يعني
Exactly.
both sides are engaged. The player and the spectator. يعني أحس
Exactly. Yeah.
similarly engaged صراحة.
Yeah. Exactly.
إيه.
It's a wonderful experience. I mean, the feeling of overcoming a boss
إيه.
is like when this boss destroys you for more than 10 times. The game itself isn't hard, it's challenging. And you have to learn patterns, you have to like learn rhythms, all that stuff.
وصراحة I
Once
cheesed
you
it.
overcome that, it's great.
I cheesed it.
Uh, Another game I'm playing now, I'm doing a challenge run of
Ooh.
the Shin Megami Tensei, Digital Devil Saga, like the duology, both those games, one and two. The challenge run is usually when you play the game, you have three party members, and
إيه.
it's a turn-based RPG. So when it's your turn, you get three actions, and then it goes to the enemy's turn.
إيه.
The challenge run I'm doing now is just one character. Finish the game with only one one
لحظة
turn.
هي تاكتكس صح؟
No, it's not a tactics. It's just a
Saves
turn-based
صح؟
RPG. Yeah,
ديجيتال
yeah.
ديفل
It's
ساجا؟
yes.
ويت ديجيتال ديفل ساجا هي مو دي اس؟
No. That's Devil Survivor. It's not the
اوه انا
Digital Devil
خربط
Saga is
بينهم.
it's a PS2 game. It came
ايه.
out around the time Persona 3 came out and Shin Megami Tensei 3. So the challenge run is like beat the
اوكي.
entire two games with only one character and only one turn when it's
وان
your
تيرن
turn.
بعد ليش وان
Yes.
تيرن؟
It's
لحظة
so because you only have one character on screen. And it
دقيقة
depends on how many characters there are.
دقيقة بس شوي بوز الصوت يطلع عندك شوي ايكود.
Okay.
ايه فقص الاوتبوت مالي عندك يمكن شوي.
Come on.
ها
How is it now?
خلينا نشوف جوجل مفيدة خلينا نجرب. الله ما راح ينزل على البي سي الا لما ما يندر عنه. اوكي زي ماكو ايكو. نايس.
Nice statement.
انزين.
Okay, so with this challenge run,
ايه.
so far I finished the first game and وصلت آخر dungeon in the second game.
اوه اوكي يعني
Every
ايه.
single boss, like what makes this run so good is every single boss has this like one small hidden weakness. Like I just have to find and exploit using the game system. And the way turns work in this game is you have one turn icon, and you do a move, it uses that icon, and then it moves on to the enemy's
اوكي
turn.
ايه.
Yes,
ويكنس سيستم.
if you hit an enemy's weakness,
ايه.
or if you get a critical hit, instead of the turn going away, it starts flashing. That means you only use half a turn, so you can use another action, and then it goes to the next person.
So you have to be like two inputs تقريبا.
Yeah, exactly. Like if I hit their weakness, then I have to strategize around that, and I also have to worry about my health and also status ailments and all that because I have only one turn to do like one thing. There's so much to deal with. It's
And
an amazing challenge.
you've beaten every boss in like one turn so far.
No, no, not in one turn. Like I get one turn and then it becomes their turn,
Yeah,
and then I get my turn, which is only one, and
yeah.
then it's their turn. It's a turn-based RPG.
Oh,
Because
that's what
usually
you mean.
how the game works is you get to do three actions and then it's the enemy's turn, and
Yeah.
then it becomes your turn. You get to do three actions like that.
فتقصدك ان one action تحاول تفوز عليه.
Yeah.
يعني for each turn you have only one action. That's the challenge for you.
Yes.
One action.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, عبالي one turn as in one turn بس literally
No,
one
no, no.
turn.
That's
كنت لحظة.
I don't think that's possible. I don't think that's
إيه.
possible. Also, I don't think it would be
Nice.
that engaging. And أحس ما في strategy wise. Just go for DPS. Like that's not fun. I have to think about defense, offense, accuracy, evasion, weaknesses, critical hits, like resistances. Like there's so much stuff to take into account. That's why I love the challenge.
احس ان انت بكذي معناته بكل boss you have to grind for a specific setup حق كل boss, or that's not the
Th-
case.
There, there were some like that. The game has around like maybe 30 major bosses, something like that. Only about four of them I had to do that. The others I could have just used the tools I had. So I had to go for different strategies.
Okay. Nice. good luck with that صراحة. ما ادري
Thank you, thank
قربت
you.
حق اخر رن يعني.
Yeah.
عاد من انت
Yeah, that's
ذكرتني لما قلت one turn ما ليش يا بالي فان فانتسي 7 مال بي اس 1. يعني ذات جيم اتذكر كان في وايد فيديوهات اشوفها بيوتيوب وان it teaches you how to cheese the bosses لدرجة انه people abuse the materia system. If you have materia,
Mhm.
basically it's the gimmick مال اللعبة.
Yes.
Their equipped skills, passive
Yeah, yeah.
or magic skill, physical skills, whatever يعني. And people used it to the point where it plays itself. يعني انت اول ما تدش الفايت you don't have to put any input. في ناس يفوزوا على super bosses with
Yeah.
just certain material combination that it's like they're programming. They're doing, it's like they're doing programming within materia.
Wow.
فانا مستغرب ان يعني انا حتى للحين مو فاهم how this works. يعني مو فاهم شلون ركبوا الباسيف سكيلز فوق بعض وانه خلوه كلاود. I think just one character حتى كنا يدش مو متاكد one character او three characters بس I think it's one character. I mean, from memory, that's why I
Yeah, because
remember.
there might be some materia that like activate without any inputs. Like
It's
they just
غريب.
do it right away.
مو فاهم شلون يعني materials basically makes you summon Knights of the Round Table, which is I think the most powerful summon in the game,
Yeah.
twice without putting any inputs. So, well, it's what's too funny.
That sounds kind of broken. You know, that sounds kind of hype too.
وانا للحين ما قدرت احصل على سور بوسز فخليتهم.
Yeah.
مستحيل ما راح جاب لهم. ف يا لا 7 جرايندنج كان يضحك. سوري 7 فيديوز كانوا يضحكون. بس for my 2 week activities انا بعد خلصت بيرسونا 3 قبل اسبوع.
Let's go.
It's my second Persona game to beat. First one كان Persona 5 Royal.
All right.
ايه و I get why people say that ان عندها احسن شخصيات بالسيريس.
Yes. Yeah, you come into the game like if you'd have zero knowledge, you look at the character designs, they're like, okay, these characters look pretty basic. يعني ما في شيء special about the designs, but then you get to know them. You get to you get to like familiarize yourself with their stories, the voice actors, and then you realize that the reason why they're so well loved is because they're human. And that's why they look pretty average. They don't stand out because they're very human characters.
ايه and they're so well written, and what I love most about the characters bad ان انا ما شفت Persona game وان at least يعني من لما لعبت 5 شفت 4 ما
Yeah.
كان في as much as 3 من ناحية الكاركترز they have their own input on the story. يعني مثلا في
Yeah.
شخصيات عندهم
Yeah.
they have their own
like on the
concerns.
like the major like output,
اي
like the main theme of the game.
اي
Like
especially
with
مثلا
five, yeah, you didn't have any character like
اي
that.
يعني في شخصيات that questions what's going on، في شخصيات that
Hmm.
investigate what's going on، في شخصيات
Yes.
في لا واحلى شيء عندي انه في شخصيات that recognize their own issue and they don't need it's like the cliche stuff انه لازم main character يساعدهم، لا في
Yeah.
في يعني في characters like it's there's الرايتنج مالهم so human that يعني الشو خلينا نقول مثلا انه هو يستوعب his own issues and
Yeah.
he deals with them and the way he deals with them يعني it's so heartwarming صراحة and
Exactly. Yeah.
it just it hits كذي because it's just it looks so real how he deals with his problems صراحة.
Like, you see some character interactions, like what you said about not needing the main character.
اي
Some of the most important development between like with Yukari is her with Mitsuru. Like it had nothing to do with the main character.
اي
Like all that development was, you know, like
between them
intermingled between them, and
اي
you know
اي
that didn't rely on the main character, which made the story feel more alive, and like and that there's a world out there outside of just you.
اي exactly.
Yeah,
هذا
it's
من احلى
amazing.
الاسبكت من احلى الاسبكت بيرسونا 3 من ناحيه الشخصيات يعني اتمنى صدق ان هذا يكون ستاندرد صراحه لان
Yeah,
بيرسونا اوكي بيرسونا 5 they're cool they're cool friends كل واحد has يعني نظره حلوه او كل واحد عنده نظرته الخاصه اوكي بس صراحه they don't have their own inputs on what's going
yes.
on يعني ما حد
The
question صراحه بالضبط ايش
the
قاعد يصير.
the main issue with the Persona 5
إيه.
characters is once a character's arc finishes, then you don't get any development from them in the
ايه
future.
صح
Like
صح
nothing at all. Like if you look at Yusuke, like
ايه
his arc is like, yeah, nice. I can draw now. Okay, and then what? Oh, I go to another school. Yeah,
إيه.
okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, you're broke. Okay, and then that's it.
صح صدق يعني صراحة Persona 3 that the characters just keep on developing يعني ليه 90 ساعة حتى كل
Yes.
مرة تشوف new perspective حقهم او they just grow فهذا شيء وايد حلو Persona
Yeah.
3 فغير Persona 3 انا صراحة ما لعبت وايد I think تقدر تقول بل حاولت ارد حق ليج مرة ثانية ليج يعني
Okay, well, how'd that go?
لعبت بس جيم واحد سوف راح اكمل اليوم العب جيم ثاني وتهزت بس اتس اوكي المهم انه
Okay,
خذ لمحه واحده
it's fine.
بالغلط
You're getting back into it. That's fine.
بس صراحه فهم يعني حق فور يعني الريتيرن سيشن حقها كانت ات واز فن ودي اعرض لها يعني انا ما عندي لعبه هذا ما
Are
عندي
you
لعبه
playing it with someone or on your own?
اي ام بلايد وذ تشيكي حاليا
Oh, okay,
اي
yeah.
بس ان انا ما
You're in for a good time, no matter if you lose, win, draw, or
اي
anything. Any
واضح
outcome with Shiki is hype.
هذا حاليا لان اظن
Yeah,
المستقبل
that's great.
لما ندش بالجد وندش رانك كذي بيصير شيء something will happen هاي اللي اقدر اقوله بس لان انا ما عندي العاب ملتي بلاير العبها وايد صراحه يعني maybe just smashing
So you haven't played much now. Is there anything you're looking forward to play soon or
oh
like
soon
in the future for games releasing besides Sandland? Because you know
ايه يس
you
عندي
you're looking forward to that. We know.
ريسنتلي طلع الرومر وانا حاب ان اكثر شفت الجايه ما يدرون ايش كنت انا احب السيريز هذا بس في رومر اللي بيسووه ري ريليس حق جرافيتي راش 2 فور بي اس 5 and
Yo,
PC
yo,
and
wait.
انا متحمس حق جرافيتي راش
Wait, so
2
is it a remaster
I think
or
it's a
just a
remaster I just support I think يعني بس I
okay?
don't mind لان الاونلاين مالها انا وكنت استانس عليه قصدي الاونلاين مالها
Yeah,
basically it's like hide and seek where you take picture of a box and
yeah.
you send this picture online people have to guess where that box
Wait,
is
oh, that's really cool. That's
ايه
like that's like a deeper version of the Mario Odyssey balloon
ايه
game.
ايه عاد انا ما اتذكر اذا كان في تايمر ولا لا بس الميني جيم هذا if you continue playing it you and continue getting scores you get some cosmetic unlockables كذي. فانا I did حسافه ما خلص انا الكولكشن مالي حق الملابس مال اونلاين. فذات عاد سيكرت بوسس الشيء الوحيد اللي انا ناقصني كان جرافت رش 2 من ناحيه كومبليشن. الاولى سويت لها كومبليشن فحسافه اونلاين ما راح علي ما لحقت عليه. فلما شفت ان هاي بيبون على البي سي يعني besides the mods اللي انا اللي راح استانس عليهم
It does look like a very moddable game.
اي besides الاكسبكتيشن اللي انا حاطه حق المود كوميونتي انا بديت حق الاونلاين ودي صراحه اللعبه مره ثانيه حتى ارد لها لان هي كانت الكلوجر اللي كنا نحتاجه من جرافت رش 1. It just completes the series صراحة. And I'm satisfied with 2. يعني even if the series ends with 2 and I think it is I think ان السيريز تسكر وشيء كذي. انا ما قريت وايد عن اللعبة بس من اللي قريته فهمت ان السيريز تسكر فمو ساكل الناس قالوا ان السيريز dead. بس صراحة يعني for Craft Rush 2 to be the last game it's so satisfying. It covers everything صراحة. البلات هولز اللي كنا نشوفهم بالاولى كلهم addressed.
It's all got solved.
اي all of them got addressed.
I've always been interested in Gravity Rush. I've seen a few reviews on it and I've been iffy on getting it. Like I love the art style, I love the character. She looks awesome. But I heard some people say the soundtrack isn't that strong. Can you what do you think about that? The soundtrack.
I don't agree. soundtrack مالها صراحة أنا أشوفه حلو.
Really?
I think it's the same composer as the One Piece.
Okay, that's huge. That's huge.
And even after the podcast, when you're done, when we're done, راح أسمعك أنا بعد couple soundtracks, especially the town music. They're so good. They're so background music. كذي يعني.
Alright, you piqued my interest. I'm interested.
Yeah, or even the story arcs like Craft Rush 2 I think separated into 3 story arcs and each one of them is just a game on its own صراحة من ناحية الكونتنت مال الستوري أو من ناحية الستوري نفسها. like one focus on jailbreak ثانية فجأة بسوالف بايو هازارد فجأة ثانية. الثالثة it's the climax وإن الأكت 3 talks about the origin of the main character and that's what we wanted يعني.
That's nice, yeah.
من اللعبة الأولى. اللعبة الأولى كان فيه هنت على الباك جراوند مالها لأن هي character with amnesia كانت سمكة.
I love those kind of stories where they give you like so much climactic stuff and then they just end it with like finishing the deal by just telling you about the main character and just like their origins and like what their resolutions are, why they're doing this. I love those kind of stories.
يعني تخيل الكرافت رش الأولى اللعبة انتهت بستوري ثاني يعني ستوري خارجي كونفليكت صار كذي بس أعطوك جلمس على الشكل كات إذا ما كانت سميتشا إذا ما كانت فيش برين إذا كانت تذكر كل شيء يعني ورونك شنو يأصلها وكذي. and they finally addressed this side of her character بآخر act after Rush 2 and this was so satisfying.
As though that kind of storytelling it makes it so replays are much better because you can enter the game knowing about her mindset. It's really cool.
agree. بالأخص إنه صدق في certain twist أنا الحين ودي أعيد الأولى وأشوف يعني with that twist in mind في twist ثاني ما أتكلم عنه فيعني ودي أشوف حتى من اللعبة تخيل twist طلع بكرافت رش 2 يعني it goes back to the first to the beginning of the first game حتى فودي أشوف يعني هل
how the foreshadowing was done. Was it done in a good way where like enough information was given to like make you think about it
exactly
or was it just like a throwaway line?
I recommend Craft Rush 2 even though يعني كنترول شوي يكون يعني بعض تكون إفي شوي it's hard to get to صراحة it's hard to get into with the controls بس يعني when you learn the control it's so fun. الأولى it's more leaning towards the basic side من ناحية الكنترول. There's ماكو شغلات يسويها. It's not ما في دفع في الكنترول. 2E فيها ميكانكس. حتى العالم أكبر وصراحة it's more gorgeous to look at. بس
I've seen some crazy visuals in Gravity Rush.
بس حتى الأولى مسيئة ترى يعني الأولى صراحة الأولى يعني حتى especially when you think about it إن هي قاعدة على الفيتا. That's يعني لما تشوف العالم نفسه.
It was an ambitious project. Very ambitious.
تخيل it's 3 full sandbox towns كبار and they're connected in between rails and you can travel and fly to each one of them and there's no loading.
Wow.
على الفيتا.
The whole loading is that's insane.
على بني لودينج وتمشي يصير لودينج بالطريق بس انه the fact ان هم حاولوا يرجعونها انه يكون seamless وعلى الفيتا ف it was صراحة impressive. So that's one of the games that I'm looking forward to a re-release.
Okay.
Also
do you think it's coming out this year or it's just like
it's a rumor حاليا فإن شاء الله يعني.
Okay.
فالرومر قال اللي بتنزل السنة هذه يا رب أتمنى.
Yeah.
انزين also for the before we continue حق العاب اللي تنزل يعني upcoming games for the حق قدام كم شهر في لعبة واحدة توني بلشت ألعبها Penny's Big Breakaway.
Yeah. It's a 3D platformer, right?
اي اللي مسوين Sonic Mania الجروب مالهم. هما
why am I not surprised you picked up that game? Like
I mean ما في comment.
Bro, Sonic Mania developers? Bro, let me sign me up.
Exactly. الديفلوبر مال Sonic Mania طلعوا تجمعوا وسووا تيم اسمه Evening Star.
Okay.
بس سونيكات تراكس ها عمر ماكو بعد كم
سونيكات. Here we go.
Nice. Listen. ف Evening Star they're the developers they're the team responsible حق Penny's Big Breakaway and توني بلش فيها الكنترولز للحين انا واجه مشكلة من ناحية ان sometimes it just feels like they don't work but I'm not used to them yet صراحة.
Yeah. You're not comfortable yet.
إيه بس it's fun صراحة المومنتم مالها حلو الموفت مالها يونس the skips that you can do even the الهايلايت مال اللعبة من ناحية غير الموفت المومنتم because it's a momentum based game بعد. إيه that's the Sonic aspect مالها and it's momentum based.
So you can do some crazy skips with those.
Yeah, you can use some slopes to just go to different heights وتسوي داش بالهواء كذي تستغل المومنتم. المومنتم it's a big aspect صراحة. يعني سونيك أول كان هو الشيء يونيك فيه من ناحية البلاتفورم أنت تستغل المومنتم ماله. فللأسف مو وايد ألعاب بلاتفورمرز يحطون مومنتوم يعني as a gameplay aspect حقها. فهذه Penny's Big Breakaway كنت ويت إني أكملها بحاول أخلصها قبل ما ألعب Final Fantasy Rebirth إنها بدي أسوي لها stream.
That's a big one. Yeah, I think if you start Final Fantasy, I don't think you're gonna be going back to Penny until you finish Final Fantasy.
في reason واحد ليش أروح على حق Penny لأن Penny أنا شاريها على Steam so I can play it with Steam Deck بالأسواق.
Do that work, yeah.
بس Final Fantasy لازم لها بالبيت إني على PlayStation 5.
Yeah, no. Right, yeah.
So it's gonna be my work game.
Yeah, Penny's that. Yeah. From a friend, I heard that he completed it 100% in only 5 hours. So it's a short game. You can probably do it in a couple sessions.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
That's something to look forward to.
Yeah.
آخر لعبة أنا متحمس ودي أذكرها من ناحية الألعاب that I'm looking forward to لعبة Capcom شو التايتل بس الاسم يكون تحت تايتل Path of the Goddess. خلينا اكتب كام
Wait.
كاهو.
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Okay.
Path of the Goddess.
كونيتسو.
I've never heard about this. What is this?
اي كونيتسو Path of the Goddess هاي لعبة طلعت بال Xbox Live presentations.
Okay.
It's a Capcom game. It's hack and slash action hack and slash.
Oh.
إيه.
Also, aesthetic is cool.
إيه. انا اول ما طلعت دعايه وايد منا عبالي ان هذه اونيموشا بس فانقص علينا انه مو اونيموشا بس صراحه
it's a new IP, right?
اي اتس ا نيو اي بي ذاتس واي روت مايند الصراحه.
Yeah,
اي انا افضل انا اصلا افضل ان تكون يو اي بي لما تكون لعبه قديمه يجيبون لها ريليس even though اونيموشا حق يعني من الكلام اللي اسمع عنها راح يكون هايب اذا ردوها بس النيو اي بي بعد اتس هايب even نيو اي بي از هايب فوايد شيء.
متى راح تنزل؟
السنة هذه بس ما ذكروا ما حطوا تاريخ.
This might be a game I'm gonna have to cop. This looks awesome.
إيه المين كاركتر السيف ماله فيه مهفة آخر شيء.
في شنو؟
في السيف ماله فيه مهفة آخر شيء. فالغريب الستايل ماله.
Yeah.
It's like you're
unique.
Purifying or نسيت الكلمة إنك أنت exorcist نسيت. شنو الكلمة تقولها بالضبط؟ basically يعني أنت تطهر المكان من اليوكا وكذي.
you're the like executioner.
إيه كذي. طهر المكان من اليوكا وكذي. I think that's what I understood من الجيم بلاي. شوف المحفة اللي تحت هذا الأول شيء سيف ماله أخذته فيه محفة.
It looks like a hand.
لا he's hitting someone with a hand. The handling thing. بس I think it's a Japanese thing. Something له علاقة بالجابانيز culture شيء كذي. فإيه أجواء اللعبة وايد يعني سوالف يوكاي وكذي وايد جابانيز culture. فشكله يشوق. that's something I'm looking forward to. ما أدري إذا هي بتنزل ما أدري شو الأجهزة بتنزل لها. I think تنزل على PS. I think
it looks like the type that would release everywhere. That's usually what they do with the hack and slash type games.
Okay, got PS5, Windows, Xbox Series S, X. Okay.
Yeah, basically everything except Steam.
Hey.
Unfortunately, it ain't a work game. You can't.
مع انه اوكي موجوده على ستيم بس ما شاسي متحملها ما ادري ستيم ديك قصدي. اوكي ديفاين ودي اشوف ودي اتكلم معك عن التشايلد هود سلاش كومفورت جيمز.
اوكي
لان ما ادري ليش بس ريسنتلي كنت تصير يعني ردت حالة النوستالجيا اللي فيني. قمت العب العاب قلت ارد العب العاب قديمه just to يعني في احتاج بريك من الكونسبت جيمز اللي كانوا ينزلون من شهر 9. يعني العب لعبه ولا لعبه من ليجند اوف نيوتا من سونيك سوبر ستارز من الله ودي اس
with like a wave of stuff.
حتى even persona I mean lastly persona كان من الاشياء اللي كانت تنزل ورا بعض. فكنت باخذ بريك فقلت
the thing like the thing with all those games is like all of them hit you with like a wave of nostalgia and all of them are from completely different companies and all of them released it in close succession.
والله كان هجوم وقتها.
It's not intentional.
فكنت باخذ بريك منها. يعني منها قلت ودي اشغل بوكيمون كولوزيوم. It's one of my favorite childhood games and one of my favorite Pokemon games. شغلتها على ستيم ديك it was يعني اناسة فريش حقي صراحة بوقتها. فمسبتها كان ودي ان اقعد وياك وش and just reflect على our experiences حق يعني for these old games. بالخاص انا بخاص ان ما اظن انا ان عندي صوره واضحه عن يعني شنو كان الاكسبيرينس مالك. يعني صراحه مترسم الشيء هذا بعد.
Okay, you're in for a wild ride because
ايه.
I've written down like a timeline of all
اوه.
the like all the consoles I've had and all the games. Uh, okay, let's just start. Okay,
اوكي، خلينا نقول مثلا من
so
اول جهاز لك لعبته مثلا.
okay, so you guys, I don't know if you know, but I'm 21 years old and born on 2002. So my first console was around when I was like 7 years old. I got a Game Boy Advanced, but it's not like
اوه.
the single screen one. It's like one of these flip ones. Here, I have it right here. I still have it. See this thing?
وي لحظه لحظه
Remember
لحظه.
this?
كاهي مالتي. طحت. بس مالت زرقاء بعد؟
No, it's black.
لا كلها زرقاء.
No,
انا صدق
I was an edgy boy back then. I had to get a black one.
انا ما اتوقع طلع مالتك. يعني صراحه زين إن مالتي يمي كانت. فا اوكي.
So
اوكي.
the games I had were the Crash Nitro Kart. That was my like first game ever.
الجيم بوي.
Yeah. Yeah, on the Game Boy, Crash Nitro Kart, Yoshi's Island, and also Super Mario World. Those are the games I played on the Game Boy.
ايه.
Uh, so that was about like when I was 7, and then our first like home console was a PS2, and
نايس. اوكي.
honestly the the PS2 back then we didn't get it because I wanted one. Like I didn't know much about gaming.
ايه.
My mom got it so she could play Narnia. يعني قول شو
اوكي
المزاج.
ذاتس فان صراحه. والله استانس
Yeah.
لما هاينا شي يشم معانا اللي
ايه
بألعاب كذي.
ف
اوكي.
when she got that I was walking around with her looking at games and then I was like, oh, what's this game? And then I got this scuffed game I don't think you ever heard about. It's called Kokoto Kart. It has like
كوتو
6 courses, has like maybe 6 songs in the game, and it has a lot of characters. شوف
كوتو.
Kokoto Kart.
Wait, I need
Like
to write
okay,
it down.
objectively the game is like not good. It starts with a C. Oh yeah, there it is.
اوكي كوكوتو. اوكي في دي اس لقيت.
Yeah, there's so
شنو
many different
هالوي؟
versions.
ليش وجهه يحر؟ وي شكل شي دبل بس غلط.
Yeah. But شوف, like it's objectively not a good game. I
اوكي.
recently booted it up, and yeah, but I have a bias towards it. It was my first like console game, you
والله احلى
know?
شيء بكون لما واحد يكون عنده بايس على شيء.
Bro, the menu screen music goes hard. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that.
نرضى.
So yeah, that was my like first console. A few years after that, we got ourselves a Wii, but it was one of those Rehab Wiis,
شنو يعني حاب
which
ويز؟
yeah, bro, the Rehab Wiis, we had some normie games like Wii Sports, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, who also introduced me to Smash Brawl. Bro, Subspace, the story mode لعبتها على الأقل 8 مرات. 8 times to completion. I played Subspace.
It's so good.
But the reason I mentioned Rehab Wiis is because 1 year later we put a legit game into it. يعني مو ألعاب copy واخترب بالوي.
انت ماخذ واحده يعني بيسكلي كانت مودد عشان
إيه
تشغل كوبي
بالضبط.
جيمز. ايه.
إيه فخلاص اخترب and my mom was like سويت خربته. ما أدري ما سويت شيء. That was the Wii era.
That's such a hard thing.
حلو والله رحاب moment of all time. بعدين fast forward to around 2011 I got an Xbox 360 and a Kinect.
Ooh, ايه.
And the games we had on that, again, normie games, Kinect Sport, Kinect Adventures, and Black Ops 2 and Lego Batman. That was the lineup.
Lego Batman hype was good.
So I have a funny story for the Kinect. So أنا لما أنا كنت صغير وكنت أنام I had this I slept in like a really bad like sleeping position. كنت كل مرة أقوم عندي stiff neck كذي أنا نايم وكذي يعني. ف
ايه ايه لا
I'd
كنت
always have to
بتتخيل.
like wake up in the morning and turn my head the other way for a
اي
few minutes
ايه ايه
just to like make it better.
م-م.
ف one day قمت الصبح and then it was so bad. يعني كان عندي stiff neck ويعني كنت مو قادر like مو قادر اتحمل the pain. So for a whole hour I had to turn my head the other way. But during that hour I wanted to play video games. And my mom was like, no, you're not doing that in this condition. فقلت لها, okay, hear me out. There's only one answer. Sonic Free Riders on the Connect. لأن أنا أكون واقف when I turn my head. See, when you're like on the board, you like turn your head and then you just like going back and forth.
That's the only game وقتها بيومها كلها. That's the only game that you can play.
This is the only game I could play with a stiff neck. I was like, you know what? Sonic Riders, that's my Connect game.
مستحيل. حبيت الريزن.
It's so stupid. But then after the Xbox, I got a Wii U.
ايه
و يعني mostly لعبت like the big Wii U titles like Wind Waker, Pikmin 3, Smash 4, like
بيكمن
those games.
3.
And then I started like getting interested in the older like Wii games. You could use Wii games for the Wii U. And the game that really stuck with me was Mario Kart Wii.
مارك
And
وي
this
اوكي.
leads on to like a really big comfort game for me, Mario Kart Wii. And this game was like magic to me. And you
ايه
can't feel like wacky physics, can't feel like very technical tricks that you can do. And like they're very consistent for like the weird engine that it's in. And like like you drive up like a slope a little bit, and then your car like starts turning around. يعني الفيزيكس كان
ايه
حيل wacky. The items as well. They're like you can be at ninth and you can get a bullet bill and get first in the race. Like
أمنية.
it's لعبة broken. حيل خربانة. I have a story about the Mario Kart Wii as well. Uh, so I'll set the stage. The day is the 20th of May 2014, okay?
اوكي.
Little Divine is just like, he woke up in the morning, hopped online, doing some online races, casual Mario Kart Wii stuff. And then I still remember the track. It was Bowser's Castle 3, the GBA one.
ايه
So the race is about to start. 3, 2, 1, and then dun, and then this like weird effect started coming out of the
ايه
TV,
أمنية.
and the characters were frozen. طلع and the Mario Kart Wii servers turned off. I
شنو؟
was there. Like they actually like turned off the Wii servers when I was in
اللحظة.
the middle of a race.
That's iconic صراحة.
Bro, the image is still stuck in my head. I was like playing Funky Kong. I was doing a wheelie, and then the game just froze.
لا الطردة وقتها غلط كوقت التايم.
Hell. I was about to like max out on my rank as well. I didn't manage to do it. I got like 9,800. The maximum is 9,999.
طالع بيهجن
I was so annoyed.
والله
But yeah.
لا ودك واقع اتخيل الشكل وقتها مع التايمر. والله صراحة حبيت.
The comedic timing is amazing though. Like I'll give it that.
صقر الصدم. حبيت.
But yeah, and then after that,
ايه
when I was younger, I loved to go to my cousin's house. And ولد عمتي كنت نروح نلعب Call of Duty. We played like classic Kuwaiti stuff. And then one day I went to him and he was holding a 3DS in his hand. I'm like, what is that? شكله وايد حلو شنو هذا؟ قاعد يلعب ماريو كارت 7. فقال لي هذا 3DS الجديد جهاز وايد قوي في وايد العاب. It was at that moment I decided, you know what? For the next like 6-7 months, I'm gonna be saving up allowance money to buy one. I saved up money. I got a 3DS, and my first game was Pokemon Y.
نايس.
Pokemon Y is like it introduced me to the entire Pokemon series, and this game alone, I have like 1,200 hours into it.
أمنية.
من الستوري مود الاكسترا سينز مع اللوكر if you remember that. It's so good.
والله
Online battling, I got into competitive
ايه
because of that.
والله ما لك وناسه صدق.
هو حيل وناس. And you can, there were so many people online وكلهم like robust personalities. كلهم bro, Pokemon trading was so fun back then.
ايه ايه صدق
و
الاونلاين يو اي تحت كان it's just fun to just
عجيب
navigate.
عجيب. And
ايه
even if you're not using the like online talking to people, just seeing
ايه
that is amazing.
just seeing the community down بالشاشة الثانية
Exactly.
والله
كلهم
كان يجيب حماس.
متحمسين.
ايه
Yeah.
اجري والله.
و
ايه
I remember كان في mechanic ب X and Y. It's called TTS ولا ما أدري شنو. I don't remember exactly what it was called.
اه لا
But
يكون وول
basically,
تريدنج.
yeah, the world trading that.
ايه
You
you send a
you go
random
into it.
Pokemon.
You like put like a Pokemon. Usually I put like really good ones because they're guaranteed. I put a good Pokemon, and then I request a Pokemon from anyone in the world.
ايه
And then, like, let's say for example, I want like a shiny Greninja. Like, I'll ask for that, and hopefully they'll hear me out.
ايه
And I also got into like shiny hunting back then, which is
عاد بوقتها
amazing.
لما كان في مثلا خلينا نقول ديستريبيوشن اونلاين حق مشتري جفت اذا
ايه
طافني
oh
او حتى مو طافني اظن حصلته حتى وخلص
ايه
الديستريبيوشن تايم ادش على هذا السكشن مال التريدنج واشوف ريكوستات
yeah.
الناس كلهم يبون ديستريبيوشن بوكيمون وانا اضحك ان عندي او ما عندهم.
تحس كذي الديستريبيوشن هذا it's like its own like economy. يعني في يعني في
في
trading وفي business.
في بعد راندوم تريدنج لو تتذكر
yeah
اللي
oh
قط
that was
راندوم
so fun.
بوكيمون وتحصل تجيب اي شيء يعني عندي شيكي دس ما شنو دس شي ككا شيء خايس.
yeah
ما دس حدا البيسك كذي فيرست
like
ايفولوشن
Rattata or
بوكيمون
something.
شيء
Zigzagoon.
دس شيء قطه كان يحصل سيلفيون شايني.
oh my
مو
god
سيلفيون
people
شايني مو متاكد بس
people
انه
be
حصل شيء
insane
شايني.
out here.
حصل شيء اذكر سيلفيون فروم ميموري بس هو
إيه.
حصل شيء شايني يا بتشي فجاه فانا
Yeah.
انصدمت. شو الحظ
عجيب
وانا قاعد احصل لي قاسليات عاد وقتها انا كان عندي وايد قاسليز كنت كاسيف وايد افرم قاسليز عشان اطلع شاني جينجر فكان عندي وايد قاسلي اكس ليفل 1 وطشرهم حتى عندي ربعي اذا كانوا بيعطوني شيء تريدنج كله اعطيهم قاسليات فاذا واحد نوع قاسليات ما تنزل باي تريدنج.
انت you have the ghastly stocks. You're built
كان
different.
بوكسات بس قاسليات عشان اطلع شاني جينجر.
With Pokemon Y, there was something else I loved doing in the game. حبيت أسوي challenge runs.
ايه
And there's this one I used the random trading thing. I collected 6 Pokemon in the first town. وبعدين I put all 6 of them in the random trade. And then I have to use those 6 in the entire run.
اوكي لو حبيت التشالنج.
Yeah. I
Okay.
managed, like, out of I think maybe 4 or 5 attempts, I managed to complete one. All because I got a level 60 Charizard.
طلع.
Yeah, I just won the game with Charizard.
لا حبيت الفكرة مو فكرت فيها كلش.
Yeah. بس ما أدري لو في random trading Pokemon nowadays. I don't know if the newer gens have that.
أو صراحة I don't remember the option for I think I assume no بس ما بيألف. بس ما ذكر الأوبشن يعني ما قريته أو أنا شيء.
بس الميكانيك كان حلو والناس ما أدري ليش ما أدري ليش they don't promote that, like in trailers. Promote that, please.
والله it's such a highlight feature حق بوكيمون. والله اكس ان واي اونلاين مالها كان غير.
Good times, man.
اي والله انا مستانس ان لحقنا على ان تسحب لحقنا عليها اكس ان
Yeah.
واي and add for اكس ان واي ده اسمه ان او اتيس على طاري اكس ان واي بالنسبه البوكيمون بريزنت كان قبل شنو كان هو 27 2
Hey, it was about like a week and a half ago.
اي ف من يعني الهايلايت ماله اوف كورس كان بوكيمون A to Z.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So انت من يعني your favorite generation X and Y صح؟
Hey, but it's you know what's so amazing about Legends A-Z? It's literally because it's my favorite gen, and I loved Legends Arceus. يعني combine both يعني this is a recipe for something perfect for me يعني I don't think I can ask for more from Pokemon. I'm
صدق
so excited.
صدق هاي الشيء اللي كلنا نحتاجه بوقتها. يعني
Yes,
انا
definitely.
للحين لما انا اشوف انا ليجندز ما خلصتها بس لعب بدايتها صراحه. بس من اللي لعبتها honestly it's the best gameplay
It's
between
it's such a vibe يعني it's the first time in Pokemon that I felt like doing what it's promoted to do, which is catch all of them. يعني أنا لما ألعب other Pokemon games I play like Diamond and Pearl, I played Sun and Moon, like those games okay they're fun but no way am I gonna go out of my way to catch everything يعني, bro. It's just not I don't know it's not motivating بس لما تلعب Legends في UI that makes you want to do it.
ايه لان اصلا الجيم بلاي نفسه ترى وايد كان يعني شو الكلمه كان سريع زين
Yes,
وكان
very much, yeah.
كان سموث يعني even if you enter a battle ترى التكست ما يوقف يعني ما
إيه
يقول لك والله
بالضبط. It's just ever flowing. It just keeps
اي
going on and on and
مثلا
on.
ما يقول لك والله مثلا جاسلي he's gonna use quick attack مثلا
No, he just does it.
بعدين تشوفه يسوي كوك تاك لا يصير
No, no.
الاكشن يصير مع التكست و even
Yes.
when you're done with the fight الريوردز تكست اللي يطلع وانت تتحرك
Yeah.
اي
So it's almost like a Xenoblade thing.
even when you catch a Pokemon randomly من بعيد ما تدش معه engage
إيه.
تقدر تروح بعيد وتنطره هو لما يصادق بروحه
Yes, yes.
فهذا حلو بالجيم ماله انه يمشي الفلو ماله كان وايد حلو كان
Yeah.
اي اللعبه ما كانت توقف بس تمشي فهذا الشيء للاسف ما شفته انا بسكايت فايلت اللعبه هناك لما يشوفك ترينر يكلمك بعدين يدش معك باتل بيقول لك هي وانتس باتل بعدين يقط الكره لا قبل يقط الكره لما يقول لك هو شنو راح يقط بعدين يقط الكره
إيه.
اي
Yeah,
ف
yeah.
وايد تعب يعني انت you already perfected the formula بليجندز ليش رجعتوا مع سكايت فايلتس
I completely lost faith in mainline Pokemon. And I just, yeah. I'd rather put my faith in Legends.
والله اتمنى ليجندز يعني يطلع على نفس نفس الرذم اللي كان فيه
Yes.
اي
Yeah.
والله اتمنى ان ما يعني ما ياخذون element مالت جيم بلاي element مالت سكايت فايلت من ناحيه ان الشخصيه ما تتحرك وان تقدر تتحرك
Yeah.
كذي لا صدق احلى جيم بلاي كان بينهم احلى بوكيمون جيم بلاي
Also Legends surprisingly runs well on the Switch.
اي
And
I
I don't
mean
know if it runs the same engine as Scarlet and Violet. It looks like it does. I'm not sure,
I
but
mean
for some reason it runs amazing. And
بس
I
العالم مالها
very rarely
بسيط
have I had performance issues.
يعني العالم مالها ما في وايد اشياء
Yeah,
وايد اي بسيط بس الارت ستايل ماله على بالنا ات ريزمبلز جابانيز ووتر كولرينج شيء كذي
yeah.
اي يعني هذا كان يرقى الارت ستايل مالها
I can't wait to see AZ, man.
especially حق سويتش 2
We're gonna see like more about the story as well.
اي اكس ان واي اتس
الستوري مال
فول
X and
فلور
Y حيل engaging.
اتس فول فلور اكس ان واي ف
Yeah, yeah.
اللور ماله في وايد اشياء وايد اشياء يسوي له كفر صراحه حق اكس ان واي ف اتس لايك اتس صدق اتس I could have asked for a better game for a better next Pokemon game صراحة.
Oh my God.
اي
Yeah.
I agree.
The lore is gonna like X and Y lore revolves around one man, which is AZ,
اي
and this story seems like it's gonna be taking place during the construction of Lumios or like the founding of Lumios.
اي
So hopefully we see more of that guy. Like like then that's literally it's him.
عاد قريت كومنت بس يعني شو الكلمة correct me if I'm wrong يعني
Yeah.
قالوا ان A it represents the ultimate weapon انا مو متأكد
A?
اي حرف ال A represents the ultimate weapon ما ادري شنو يعني. انا صراحه ما انا ناسي اللور مع اكس واي. اتذكر انه كان في لور قوي
Well,
وايد اشياء بس ما
aren't
اتذكر.
the ultimate weapon Veltal and Xerneas?
ما ادري يمكن.
No, but they're like life and death. Like that's the ultimate weapon. I don't know.
ايه.
I'm not sure. See, that's the thing with
اوكي.
X and Y. They don't give you much information. It just it's like they're giving you like half pieces of information where it gets you interested, but you don't know much about it. That's why Legends is exciting as well.
عاد حسافه يعني I have to admit ان اصلا قصه بوكيمون اكس واي انا ناسيها. يعني اوكي
It's
اتذكر يمكن بس الاندنج لما كان ريال يقول انه he was waiting for
هذا
3000
AZ.
years. هذا اسمه ايزي.
هذا AZ. Yeah, he's the هو
اوه
القصة is based around him.
عبالي اوكي. ايزي يعني اوه حرفيا اسمه ايزي صدق؟
His name is AZ.
اوه
He
واو.
was he's referred to as the king of or like yeah the king of not Lumios but Kalos, like the region itself.
اوكي.
And
اوه
Kalos was like before him. Kalos was like separated into like different, not tribes, like colonies. And
ايه
then he showed up. He brought like a lot of technology and a lot of like advancements to like lots
اوكي
of stuff like buildings, construction, like all that stuff. And he was referred to as the king of Kalos.
نايس.
And
يعني
he brought everyone together.
ايه
It's so sick. It's so
والله
sick.
حلو التاتيكو على اسمه. اوكي
Yeah,
ذاتس هايب صراحه حبيت ايه.
yeah.
ما كنت ادري. نايس.
Oh, like and because like okay, he's referred to as the king, but he's not really the one fully in control. It's a bunch of groups that are in control. And apparently there's this like military that forced him to send his Floette into battle. Actually, he's
اوكي.
very sad about like the Floette dying, and then he used I don't remember what exactly he did, but he revived Floette, and
ايه.
then Floette wasn't happy about it,
اوه
so it decided to like, run away or something. It's damn. So that's pretty
اوكي
deep
ذاتس
stuff for
ديب.
Pokemon, Like they gotta catch them all, and also depression.
also depression. ذكرت كلمة depression ذكرت بقطعة بيرسونا. ما ادري حسيت ان هذه طاريها. شوف
Remember that one Persona video where it's like, oh my god, the seas. Oh, we're also depressed. Koromaru on a skateboard.
اي كذا هذه. بس عرفت الفيديو 99 ليفل يروح. بس غير هذا في فيديو نزل صاحبي بتيك توك
Yeah.
ان شخص عربي he's just basically commenting على شنو الالعاب اللي لعبها اخر الفتره.
Yeah.
فهو he's commenting بالعربي بعد. فواحد من السلايدات من الصور اللي كان حاطهم ان اول لعبه ذكرها كانت بيرسونا 3 ريلود. كان يكتب بالعربي اللعبه هذه هي كأنها بوكيمون بس بدل ما تجمع بوكيمونات تجمع امراض نفسيه.
Okay.
لا هذا كأنها تجمع امراض نفسيه. why is it accurate?
It is. It's honestly, it's more SMT than Persona. Like yeah, SMT is literally just Pokemon, but you gather Greek or like not like just mythology gods instead of Pokemon.
هناك mental illness catch them all.
Imagine you just running around the wait. Then if that's the case, then what about JoJo's? Aren't you just going around collecting stands?
beating up mental illness.
You're beating up gym leaders, aka stand users.
والله يعني it clicked me صراحه البوست هذا. فخلاص I can't see it الا اشوف يا امراض نفسيه. بيرسونا حبيت. بس والله كانت صراحه حق هذه يعني باك تو بوكيمون صدق. كانت حق ليجند اكس واي اخذ ليجند اي زد و يعني ان شاء الله ما اخذ من فاينل فانتسي لان بلعب ان شاء الله الاسبوع هذا. فعقب ما خلص من اي بني راح اكمل العب ليجندز سبيشلي يعني بوقت الدوام لان بلعب بالسويتش ولا اسهل.
From what I remember, it's not that long of a game. I think I finished it in maybe 30 hours, just like strictly story and just going around collecting Pokemon normally. But it took me around maybe another 15 hours to max out the Pokedex.
اوكي
yeah بس I mean if you're interested in maxing it out then go for it بس القصة نفسها وايد حلوة والجيم بلاي
ايه
وايد حلو.
يقول
The
عشان طلع
soundtrack as well is pretty good. It's a pretty good soundtrack.
يقول عشان تطلع ذا ترو اندنج لازم ماكس، لازم تسوي ماكس حق البوكيدكس، يعني مو بس تجمع كل شيء، تجمع كل
Yeah, yeah.
شيء and unlock يعني all their details كذي.
Yes, yes. You have to catch multiple ones of each
ايه
type.
عشان تطلع الترو اندنج مالها.
Yeah. It's like there's this extra fright. Actually, I'm not going to spoil anything now. I'm not going to say anything. Enjoy. That's all I'll say.
I'll do it صراحة. I might stream it بعد.
Yeah.
أنا صاير looking forward to Legend Arceus. مع إنه حسافة Legend Arceus هي نزلت مع بوكيمون دايموند بيرل ريميك، بس الريميك للأسف ما
Yeah, the remake flopped.
أنا وقفت إيه. آخر شيء وقفت عنده لما دخلت الكهف.
I don't think doing chibi designs was the right move.
شو صراحة I don't mind the cheapy design much، بس I guess بس مليت ما أدري يعني ما شدتني.
Yeah.
بس صراحة لا ما عندي comment as a vibe. I can't go to specifics. يمكن لأن بوقتها كان عندي ألعاب ثانية عندي priority حقهم. إيه.
Well, when exactly did it come out? I think it was 2022.
نسيت.
20
شوف أنا أقول لك
22 yeah.
I think 22 لأنه كل سنة في بوكيمون جديدة، ف 23
Yeah.
كان دي اسيات مالات سكارلت
Scarlet.
فايولت، فلازم قبلها يكون هو هذا.
Legends was around January of
إيه
2022.
بدايتها.
Yeah.
إيه. Well, thank you so much, Divine. Well, it كان so fun.
Thank you for having me. This was a really fun conversation. A fun podcast as well.
Thank you.
Thank you everyone who watched up to now.
لو مو أريكاتو غوزايماس.
arigato.
And well شو كنت أقول صدق يعني كانت وقت حق ال upcoming games، والله يعني أتمنى صدق بالفترة هذه الحين بالأسبوع الجايين يعني إن شاء الله يطلع شيء عن كونت 2 أشياء هذا حياة أتمنى. شنو؟
For me this year there are so many games coming out that I'm excited for. يعني
أصلا ما تكلمنا حتى عن
off,
شنو قبل تنسي 5 ما تكلمنا عنها حتى.
yeah, not only there's so many more. Like okay, SMT5 Vengeance. You want to talk about it now?
I mean
I can cook.
يلا.
Okay,
خلص طبخة إيه كم طبخة.
Original SMT5 came out late 2021 for the Switch. The performance was so bad. The story was like laughably non-existent. Like one dude, one of the characters, I kid you not, his character development was him removing his hat.
بس.
And then he like stroked his hair back and then became spiky. You know, like Virgil in DMC3. It's like I kid you not, that was his character development. That was it. And then he was like simping for an angel. So the story is really bad. The gameplay is amazing. The gameplay وناسة. Soundtrack is top tier. Imagine there's more battle themes than area themes.
Oh,
And
okay.
there are more quest themes. Like when you actually talk to demons and start quests, there's more themes for that than battle themes and area themes combined. There's so many songs, like songs that play only one time in the game. Like why? It's so good.
That's a lot of the details. حق soundtrack.
Yeah.
شيء حلو.
And yeah, the gameplay, like they do this thing with the camera angle to make the enemies against you feel imposing. It's like this is you and this is them. Like
هذا محل شيء عندي بالار بي جي الكاميرا انجلز والكاميرا داينامكس هذا شيء وايد يحمس.
It's this isn't talked about enough. It's such an important element of SMT5. So yeah, that's the game. It's the definition of a double-edged sword. I love it and hate it at the same time.
إنه أكثر شيء فيه gameplay basically.
Yes. So now with Vengeance, there's a completely new like campaign that's 80 hours long. And they're gonna fix the previous campaign, so it's basically like split into two routes. You get to choose at the start. The one route is the already like done game, but they're gonna fix some of the stuff there.
حتى
And one route completely new stuff. like new demons, new story, new like all that stuff. Yeah, I'm excited for the soundtrack, man. I'm excited for the gameplay, the new move.
إيه. انا
So
بسبب
it's gonna be awesome.
الهرمو اللي الحين عايشه مع بيرسونا 3. That's why I'm looking forward to it. من انا ما احب العاب
Yeah,
اللي تبقى
yeah.
وحوش. يعني حتى العاب
It's
بيرسونا العابهم انا يمكن نورمال، واذا واجهت صعوبه حتى اقل من نورمال ما بفكر فيهم، ما احب
yeah,
اللعبه
yeah.
الوحيده
No,
عندي
no.
اكسبشن از بوكيمون ذاتس ات. الالعاب ثانيه ما
Yeah.
اتحمس، بس حاليا لان شويه صراحه بيرسونا 3 هرمو شغال عندي. that's my comment for now ان اي
Yeah.
متحمس حق شيء.
SMT5, when you're playing hard mode, like for the first time, it's pretty challenging. And it's a good kind of challenge because what I love about turn-based RPGs and hard mode is you can take your time making decisions. It isn't hard mode because this enemy's going to do a lot of damage really fast. I need to evade them or like stuff. No, you get time to think, strategize. That's the best. That's the best thing for hard modes.
And
Yeah, that's one game that's coming out. There's a bunch more. Trails Through Daybreak, a new arc for Trails. Character designs look amazing. I've been waiting for a while for new characters because I've been stuck with like one cast for 5 games in a row. Okay, I love the cast, but they overstayed their welcome. I'm excited for
وضع
a
ايه
new
مع
cast.
Resident Evil serious ايه.
Yeah. So there's that. There's also Yeast 10 coming out this year.
ايه.
There's also a new IP by Atlas called Metaphor Refantagio, which looks like a combination of SMT and the new Trails game. Because there's like action elements,
Yeah.
and then when you hit an enemy, it like links into a turn-based combat. It's like both.
ايه.
Very rarely is that
متحمس
done in
لها.
games. Yeah.
بس
Aesthetic also looks really cool. Like
ايوه اذكرها نسيت اذكرها ايه.
like the aesthetics for the enemies also look really cool. Like there's this
اللعبة
like giant
كلها.
skull. Yeah.
الاساتيك باللعبه كلها عجيب.
كل شيء. Oh yeah, like let me describe to you one of the enemies. Like there was this giant like skull that was floating, and then a tongue is coming out of it, and then at the end of the tongue is a face. Like what the hell?
والله صعب اشرح ديزاين اللعبه، ما اقدر انا
Yeah,
شخصيا ما
yeah.
اقدر ما اعرف.
Yeah, like I'd recommend you guys to just look it up and see what I'm talking about because it's insane. But yeah, also recently they announced a new Tokyo Xanadu game, which is a Falcon game.
هي اليوم قريت عنها
Yeah,
وصراحه
but
زين.
that gives me incentive to actually continue the first game because I didn't finish it.
بس كنت من صراحه اني اشغلها. انا توقعت ان اتس اون جيم اتس
Yeah.
وان شوت جيم، فقلت اوكي بعدين فقلت دام
I feel like you'd like it. It seems like a generic story. The gameplay looks fun. Characters look fun.
It's
Just,
giving
you know,
me
it's a game.
اليو اي ما يذكرني بعد كود ستيل.
Yes, definitely. Especially Cold Steel 3. That's that's the like closest UI.
well divine good luck حق دور
Yes.
اليوم.
Thank you.
دوري ما قاعد حبدي I think بعد ساعة صح تقريبا.
Yeah, I'll be heading out in a bit to play in a Smash tournament.
بيكون بستريم اي سهام صح؟
Yes.
إيه، هو هو شنو التويتش ماله اسمه حرفيا اي اس اي ال اي ام ولا في
It's
زيادة؟
ISAHAM.
اتش اي السلام قلت انا منو.
No, it's Sam as in like an arrow.
اي وقلت السلام ما ليش. المهم اي اي سهام. فاي جود لك with that
Yes,
بصراحة.
thank you.
مي and Luna are cheering her on بس لونا حاليا نايمة.
It's okay. In spirit.
نقعدها وقت الستريم.
She's here. Thank you for having me, Hicks.
Thank you. وإن شاء الله نشوفكم بعد أسبوعين حق another podcast بعد.
يلا إن شاء الله.
فيلا.
I'll be tuning into that. You guys better as well.
يلا باي باي.
يلا. See you everyone.